Here are some reasons why you should get the character. She's still one of the best fighters in Global. She has Mental Pressure Aura 2, which gives enemies damage minus 12% and damage taken plus 12%. And she can hold her own and dish out a ton of damage. As for her dupe recommendations, I would recommend 0 copies because at A3, only a 2-ring area is enhanced from her original talent. For her skill recommendations, we'll start off with her priority skill, which is Moonscourge. This costs 4 AP, weapon of choice is a pole arm, dealing 1.5 times damage. This attack prioritizes the body. If a target is destroyed, inflicts intimidation on the enemies within the mental pressure aura range for 1 turn. Intimidation is just unable to move, and mental pressure aura is when the enemy is within the aura area. Damage dealt is decreased and damage taken is increased. For the second skill, this is concentration. This is a code costing 0 AP and cooldown is 2 turns. Gains movement plus 2 and 1 AP. Can continue action with remaining movement. The third skill is Sunder Armor. This is a passive. When actively attacking, inflicts armor down 2 on target before combat, lasting 1 turn. A third option, should you want to replace the previous 3 skills, is Disengage Edge. This is a code 3 AP, cooldown is 0 turns. Uses a polearm to thrust 4 tiles forward, dealing 1.2 times damage to the first target hit, then knocking the target back 2 tiles. If the path is blocked, inflicts Crash on the target, lasting for 1 turn. Crash sometimes might come in handy because it makes the other mech unable to take action. For her sector priority, I would recommend 0 Biotic Superconductor, both for free-to-play and for spender. For Gamma Sector 1, take this to CP1, as you will need the other CPs in your Gamma Sector 2. This will only enhance your Flurry Strike. As mentioned before, Gamma Sector 2 would be your priority. You need to reach at least CP7 for free-to-play and for spender because you need that additional AP if you are going to be destroying a target. For your chip recommendations, please use Melistat, Hit, and Crit Resistance. As for her mech options, the top choice right now would be Dragon Rider. The mech has Enlightenment Core, which at level 1 when attacking with a skill that costs 3 AP or more, damage is a plus 3% and hit rate is a plus 3%. And at level max when attacking with a skill that costs 3 AP or more, damage is a plus 10% and hit rate is a plus 10%. For every additional AP consumed, effect is a plus 2% up to 16%. The next mod for Dragon Rider is Matching Mod. At level 1 when initiating combat, if the target can retaliate, damage taken is a minus 3%. And at level max, when initiating combat, if the target can retaliate, damage taken is a minus 18%. After initiating combat, restores HP equal to 25% of damage dealt. The second recommended mech is going to be Heracles. The mech has Proxbot Jammer. At level 1, activates the Aura, inflicts dodge rate minus 2.5% on enemies within 2 adjacent tiles, and at level max, activates the Aura, inflicts dodge rate minus 12% on enemies within 2 adjacent tiles. The mech also has Crusher mod. At level 1, when actively attacking, damage is a plus 3% when against targets afflicted with debuffs. And at level max, when actively attacking, damage plus 80% against targets afflicted with debuffs. When inflicting debuffs, duration is a plus 1. A third mech option would be Ranger. This is Dean's signature mech. This mech has Iron Knight system. At level 1, damage is a plus 4% when only 1 weapon is equipped in each hand. At level max, damage is a plus 20% when only 1 weapon is equipped in each hand. Next module is Fresh Color. At level 1, when your HP is full, damage is a plus 3%. And at level max, when own HP is 80% or more, damage is a plus 18% when armed parts receive damage equal to or greater than HP. They will not be destroyed, can be activated once every 5 turns. Your A rank option is going to be Game Source. For your module options, the first one is a PA Bond. This one has pole arm damage plus 3%. At level max, it's a plus 10%. A second option would be Basher. At level 1, when attacking with a melee weapon, has a 25% chance to trigger damage plus 8%, and at level max, when attacking with a melee weapon, has a 70% chance to trigger damage plus 15%. For your third option, you may equip a crit rate mod. At level 1, it's a plus 3% crit rate. At level max, it's a plus 10% crit rate. For more advanced options, you may equip an HM bridged unit. At level 1, when combat against enemies within one ring, hit rate is a plus 3% and crit rate is a plus 3%. At level max, when in combat against enemies within one ring, hit rate is a plus 15 and crit rate is a plus 15. For your weapon and backpack options, the weapon of choice is going to be a polearm, and the only recommended backpack is a jammer damage up. For your weapon accessory options, for the trigger accessory, use a TA confront. For your reaction accessory, RA slamming, RA piercing, and RA broken arm. So for my final thoughts for Gummy, actually she's more reliable than Hong for hits. She is actually more accurate, as I noticed, as per my experience. And she is a very underrated melee character and very free to play with 0 dupes. That is it, guys. Comment down in the comment section what do you think of this guy. Take care, stay safe. This is the Warden, and I'm out of here.